So I've actually got the flail mower on this time because the grass that I'm finishing off with I think may be okay for it. So let's just keep my fingers crossed. I broke the belt on the rotary mower, so I had to replace that, and I thought, well, you know, now's an opportunity really to try the flail mower again and see what results we get. Because what I've done is I've sharpened up the hammers to see if I can get a really good her all the way down. Just put her down enough. really tough stuff over there, the flail mower is really having a difficulty with that, so I'm going to have to finish that, put the rotary back on and finish that. And the flail mower didn't like going over the rotary's long cut stems that started bunching up in the cutter, so the rotary is going to have to run across that a few times to churn it up and chop it up a bit more. The flail, as you could, if you look through the trees, okay, it's scalping the ground a bit, but it's cut the previously cut grass reasonably well. So okay, I'm scalping the ground a bit because I really want to take out all the lumps and dips and everything and try and get the ground as level as possible. I will be rolling it later, but the main thing at the moment is just trying to get all this grass down to a manageable level, which I seem to be getting there, but it's a very slow process. Obviously, if I'd got the farmer to do it, it would have been done ages ago, but then, you know, it's one of those things, you want to do it yourself, don't you? So this ground here has been cut not only with the flail mower, but also with my Husqvarna front rider. So I know that once I get the grass down to a reasonable level, that the front rider, which is very quick in cutting, will be able to cut grass as well. So you know, a sort of combination of the tractor or maybe another guy on the front rider or one of the lawn tractors, you know, we could really, instead of spending days at this, we could actually probably cut the time right down on doing this job. So yeah, a combination of tractor and lawn tractors would probably be a good way to solve this. Fed up with trying to hump large cans of fuel into tanks. Well, this is the way to make it a lot easier. You get a small canister and a big canister, and you just put the pipe in the small one, lay them over, and let the big canister overflow into the little one, until basically, like now, it's coming up to the spout. And what I do now is basically stand the two up, which stops the flow. Oi, fuck! I just got a spatter of diesel as that pipe came out. Right, and then you've got a bit of diesel in here, bit of fuel in here, and you just transfer it into your tank nice and easy. Bugger that I should have realised the spout would flip like that. Anyway, bit of diesel don't hurt. So that's how to make refueling easy. Apart from the being sprayed with the diesel as the spout came out. That's the only bit that I wasn't too happy about. And of course, once the big container's down to a sensible level that you can lift it easy, then that's it. You're laughing, aren't you? So here we go, spout in there, lay them over, and you can hear it blump, blump, blump going from one to the other.